Welcome to Charlie Puello Field. This is Richard Turner, Jason Kallenberg with us tonight. And William Blount is playing the Powell Panthers tonight. This was supposed to be played, I believe, at Powell, maybe? No, actually at South Dole. I'm not sure. Either way, South Dole's fence apparently got blown over in the winds the other night. That's what someone was telling me. So
I don't know. I can go by and check. I can see their high school from my backyard.
Yeah, so they had to move the game. So worked out well for the Governors because they moved it here. There's a whole tournament going on. Heritage played South Dole earlier here, and we'll be playing Powell tonight. And I think the game, I believe, whatever happens, the Governors will play at Heritage tomorrow. I'm not sure who they play, but anyway, that puts us home game at 7:15. We already had a Heritage win against South Dole. I think it was a 10-0 win, so they actually ended the game early, which they started that game late but ended it early, so it basically put us on time. So
Gotcha.
we'll be starting fairly soon. As you see, Nate Ray on the mound. He'll be our starting pitcher tonight. So we will, I guess we're not going to do a national anthem, but that's fine. I think we're going to go straight into playing. We're going to take a break while they get finally prepared, and we'll come back and we'll start the top of the first. So here we are, top of the first inning. Nate Ray is your pitcher, and Braden Evans from Powell is your batter. We'll kind of go down around the horn to tell you who's playing what. You got Nate Ray on the mound, like I said. You got Ethan Pratt's catching. You got Will Vance is your first baseman. Colby Abbott is playing second, and I keep calling him Colby. It's Carter. His brother's name is Colby. Ball's hit just past Brooks Bird at third for a single, leadoff single. That puts Justin Bell. He's at shortstop. Brody Kirkland's in left.
Now batting number 11, Logan.
Joe Matosian is not playing tonight. So I think we've got John Macon in center field. Yeah, Kendall Brewer in right.
Wonder why Joe's out. Do we know?
He was hobbling around last night, so I think they're just doing a precautionary.
Runner advances to second on pass ball.
Yeah, your batter now is Logan Poteet.
Yeah, the catcher for Powell.
Yeah, I think it was just something on the bottom of his foot that was driving him nuts.
Gotcha.
So, this is not a district game, so I think they thought they'd be better off to Hill now, because I think they'll be playing today, tomorrow, and maybe Saturday.
Okay.
So now we believe Powell is undefeated.
I will check that right now.
So apparently they're a good baseball
Oh, yeah.
team.
Good team, yeah. And they've been traditionally good. Count runs 3-0. I actually started my coaching career at Powell High School coaching baseball.
Okay. Then you started it, right?
No, I wouldn't go that far. We were okay though, yeah. But they're traditionally they've been good. And Coach Warner's come in, and obviously he's taken it to another level since he's been there. Powell is 13-1 on the season.
we've definitely seen some as Poteet walks. No outs, 2 on. We've definitely had some powerhouse teams here this week. We had Farragut on the ropes, extra innings earlier in the week. We had to go 9 innings, and they scored 6 in the ninth. Put that one away. So the Governors have definitely seen big competition.
Third baseman J.T. Truman at the plate. 2 on, no out. Breaking pitch, grounded between third and short. Runner holds at third.
2 well-placed hits. Lead off the inning. So Ray's throwing strikes.
Bryce Burkhart.
Well, I say that he walked the batter previous, but he's had 2 hits off of them that were grounders.
So coming to the plate is the pitcher for Powell, Bryce Burkhart, number 15. Looking to help himself right here. Ray delivers. Strike on the inside corner, 0-1. A ground ball be nice right here. Get 2. Ray delivers, 0-1 pitch, fastball outside, popped up. So
Vance is calling him off. Vance caught him off, and then Bird called him off.
Long way to come for that.
It may have worked out better because Bird was coming away from the sun.
Now batting number
Vance was having to look right into it.
Bryson.
Right.
That's a big out.
Oh, yeah.
About the best way to get it, other than a strikeout, too.
All right, fastball high inside.
A little inside movement on it, just high. Nate Ray is a sophomore.
Okay.
Thrown into the fire in this one.
It's a really good team, obviously. Fastball. Oh, man, this guy seems to have a very small strike zone. And if you're not an overpowering pitcher, I don't know how good that.
Might not work out for you, is that what you're saying?
Exactly. 2-0's the count. Fastball line to the left field in the gap.
That's trouble.
Oh, and that is
It's
out
very
of
much
here.
trouble. Grand slam. Not how you want to get started, but it was left up in the zone, and he hammered it. That was Connor Bryson.
Yeah, I thought that,
Now batting
2
number
feet to the left
24,
right there, and it hits
Tyler
off the
Emmerich.
wall.
Right, we had a homer. The homer, they hit a grand slam the other day off of us. Farragut did, basically exact same spot, at the same height as well.
So center fielder Tyler Emmett come to the plate for the Powell Panthers. Pops it up. Looks like Vance may have a play over at first base. And makes the catch.
It's 2 away. Yeah, I was talking to Coach Young
Now
earlier
batting number
just about the
12,
pitching.
Lucas
He-
Mays.
They're trying to win against Farragut, so they started Bell and ended up having to pitch Rhodey in that game,
Gotcha.
and that was a district game. So
Right.
and it's a big district game.
Fastball line to right field. By number 12, Lucas Mays, who is the DH tonight for Powell. Looks like he is DHing for the second baseman, Caleb Emmert.
Now batting number 22, Gavin Halos.
Coming to the plate for the Panthers is the right fielder, Gavin Hayes.
I think it's Hales.
Hales?
It's got an L and an H.
Hales. Sorry about that.
I think it's Hales.
We'll go with that.
Makes sense.
Hales. Fastball outside. So you're saying we're running low on pitching a little bit?
Yeah, it's feast or famine. Mostly famine at this point because a lot of the arms have been spent.
And they're supposed to play again tomorrow and Saturday,
I think
right?
Saturday.
Wow.
Now, those guys might be available on
Right.
Friday and Saturday, but we're kind of in a spot that nothing against Nate Ray, but
Yeah.
he's going against Powell.
Oh, yeah.
So that's not a knock on him in any way.
Foul ball down the first base line. 1-1 your count. Runner on first, 2 down.
Tough assignment for sure, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, no question. Fastball outside. Count goes 2-1.
But at this point, this is how you learn how to pitch against them.
That's right.
So can't really learn to beat them by not facing them. So
Fastball swinging. Count goes 2-2, 2 outs. Runner on first. Ray looking to get out of the inning right here. Ray delivers. Off speed, line to center field.
oh, making off his glove. Looks like one run will score. Panthers are up 5-0 with a double by Gavin Hales.
Now
Well,
batting number
it wasn't
7,
It
Cameron
wasn't a double,
Cole.
but it was an error. But
Tough break. So Cameron Cole coming to bat for the Panthers. 2 down. The left fielder. Runner on second base. He is the 9th batter of the inning for the Panthers. Ray delivers. Fastball. Outside corner. Called strike.
like I said, Nate, for the most part, is throwing strikes. So,
Oh,
you have to, you got to have plays where you got to make the plays that you can.
Delivers. Fastball up in the zone. Fouled off. 0-2's the count. To your count right here. Runner on second. Comes back fastball. Or is he getting to chase something off speed? Fastball right down the middle. Fouled off.
It's also not all that fun to start at 7:15, 7:20, right in the middle of that sun.
Yeah.
We've talked about before.
Well, that's why I texted you. I was like, did he actually mean 5:15? You know, sometimes you hit the wrong.
Yeah.
Off speed. Got him to chase it. Fouled.
All righty.
Well, guess he got him. So get the number 9 guy, Chase. So Powell jumps on the Govs, 5-0 to start the top of the first.
Yeah, we'll take a break, and we'll be back for the bottom of the first, where we hope to put some runs ourselves on the board. All right, we're back here for the bottom of the first, and you got Justin Bell leading off. It's usually Matosian in this spot. And for the most part, you've got you move Matosian out, and most people just kind of moved up in this lineup.
Burkhart delivers.
That's not true what I just said, because Kirkland's second. Actually, Bell.
Off speed.
Bell moved there. Pretty much after Kirkland, it's the same as it has been, is what I meant to say.
So Bell looking at an 0-2 count. Burkhart delivers. Fastball outside. Lays off. 1-2.
Bell had a big homer against Farragut the other night. Strikes out swinging here on an outside pitch. Route number 1.
Now batting for the Govs, number 6, Rody Kirkland.
Burkhart delivers. Fastball fouled off down the left field line.
I'll give Coach Young some credit. This field is beautiful.
Yeah, it looks very nice.
What I remember last year was there's one little spot out in front of the pitcher's mound that was driving everybody nuts. That something happened and had a little bit of dead grass there, but it looks pretty
Curveball.
good.
I need to see if he'll come work on my yard.
He might for a donation.
Yeah, we all looking for donations, that's for sure. 0-2 pitch. Fastball lays off outside. 1-2 count on Rody. Burkhart. Lines delivers. Curveball in the dirt.
I think we were talking last time, you and I were together, about you coaching and all, but I was talking to Coach Patterson today, just briefly about, them moving this game. If you're a basketball coach, that's awesome.
Right.
If you're a baseball coach, you've got to get a field ready.
Yeah.
Like 2-3 hours before the game. So it kind of changes your whole day at that point. It's not that they don't want to play at home. It's just that there's a lot going into a home game by the coaches and the players.
It's good for Coach Young to have to do something during the day. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know how much he does during the actual day. So for him to have to put in a little extra time, it won't kill him. Counts 2-2. Burkhart delivers. Fastball. Got him on the leg. So Kirkland gets us on. Hopefully that
Now
get us
batting
going
for
a
the
little bit.
Govs, number 21, Will Vance.
Vance is your batter. He's got maybe some blue socks on with something on it. I can't tell. I always look at his socks. I know that's weird,
I
but
think they
he's
had a
always
peach
got
one on the other day when I was here. Burkhart delivers. Fastball down the middle. Vance pops it up. Looks like first baseman catches it in foul territory. So 2 down for the Govs.
Now batting for the Governors, number 7, Nate Ray.
So Ray's your batter. He's the pitcher and the batter, something you're not going to see in the major leagues anymore, which I'm still a little bit frustrated about. What's your take on that?
Well, here what's crazy is, Nate's batting 4th tonight and Powell's pitcher's batting 4th tonight. Runner goes. Kirkland in safely.
Good jump. Wasn't a bad throw. It was just a good jump.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've always been a National League guy. I mean, obviously my favorite team's in the National League, but I love having those pitchers bat myself. That's just, maybe I'm just too old. I don't know, but it's part of the game for me.
Right. No, I agree. I mean, and as a pitcher, which you're like, I want to take some hacks. And then you have people like, Smoltz, who apparently, when he was with the Braves all those years, took that very seriously.
Oh, yeah. I went to a spring training game at St. Louis. Well, not in St. Louis, but in Florida for St. Louis.
0-2 to plate.
The funnest thing I saw was I was on a backfield and they had the pitchers were betting money about how well they were batting in batting practice. It was had Adam Wainwright out there and
Burkhart 1-2 count. Looks a runner back.
But I mean, there's nothing like that strategy at the certain part of the game about do I leave my guy in or
Right.
I got him he's pitching great. If I take him out now, we might lose it. I love that part of the game.
Yeah. Fastball outside.
He pulled
Got
that one
him.
in. He framed
sure
it
did.
nicely.
So Ray goes down looking, leaves Kirkland stranded on second base. So at the end of the first, it is Powell 5 and the Govs 0.
We'll be back.
So we're back. Charlie Playo Field and back to the top of the order for the Powell Panthers. Braden Evans, shortstop, singled his first at bat. Ball must inside just a little bit. Count goes 2-0.
Again, it had a little bit of movement on there. May have thought it was a good pitch myself.
Yeah, I did too. Ray delivers. Fastball outside.
I think the pitch before that was closer to the strike zone than the one we just saw.
I would agree with that. But let's just keep living out there. Fouled off down third baseline. Count goes 2-2. And, I mean, like I said, I mean, you're not, if you don't overpower people, I mean, I think, see if they're willing to go opposite field all night on you.
Right.
See how far you can get them to go out there and bust them in every now and then. Just keep them honest. Curveball in the dirt. Count runs full.
Is your score. Panthers leading. They got 5 in the first.
Ground ball third baseline. Got him.
Now batting number 11, Logan Poteet.
So Evans retires to the dugout via the 5-3. And now you have the catcher, Logan Petit, coming up to bat for the Panthers that walked in his first at bat.
Yeah, Ray was trying to pitch him inside. He almost hit him. Ended up walking him. Starts off with a pretty high pitch on that one.
One 1-0. Fastball, line to the gap. And
Another one over the fence, and that was over the tall fence in left field.
Wasn't much of a doubt on that one.
It cleared the fence probably 5 feet, I would think. So that makes it 6-0.
Now batting number 14, J.T. Truman.
You have J.T. Truman, who had a single in the first inning.
What was that line off Major? Too high? Too high? Too far, maybe. Fastball up in the zone, ball 1.
One thing I learned a long time ago is not to park over there.
Nice little backdoor curveball right there.
I don't know why people park over there.
Yeah,
I can't figure it out.
Yeah.
They used to have trees over there, and I still wouldn't park over there.
Breaking pitch lined in between third and short.
They've got that spot lined up pretty much all night. I've seen 3 or 4 hits right through the hole there.
So
Now
another
batting
single for
number
Truman
15,
brings
Burkhart.
Burkhart, the pitcher, to the plate. Popped up to the third baseman last time he was in his plate appearance. Fastball line to the center field gap.
They're definitely hitting ropes out there, too.
Yeah.
Like everything's been hit hard.
So a single for Burkhart.
Now batting number
Advances
34, Connor Bryson.
Truman to third. And now the Panthers have runners on first and third with 1 out, with Connor Bryson, who in his first plate appearance hit a grand slam. Ray misses outside, 1-0. Like we got some activity headed down to the bullpen. Ray delivers. Fastball outside corner, called strike, 1-1.
Trying to see the number. I can't quite see them from here.
One of them's 14.
Yeah, but
he's not. Ray, 1-1 count, delivers. Curveball up in the zone. Burkhart swipes second base, 23.
That's the one that I don't think we had 23 on our roster. Unless
Jackson Myrick.
Okay. It wasn't on the sheet that we had earlier. I should know that. He actually lives down the road. I just can't see him from here either.
Fastball fouled down third base line. Count remains 1-2. Panthers with runners on second and third. Oh, my.
That's a good pitch. Great place to put it.
Well, I could have swore we had a guy called out on pretty much that exact same pitch last inning. But maybe that's why I'm sitting in the booth. I don't know. 2-2's your count.
I don't even know why I'm sitting in the booth.
Curveball outside, count runs full. Just, man, I don't know. So, full count. Runner second and third. Ray, fastball outside, fouled off. Almost think you got to stay out there.
Yeah, I wouldn't tempt him. I think the pitch he hit the grand slam on was a little bit high in the zone.
Oh, yeah.
Inside. So he definitely can get around on it.
Like we're set up outside again. Breaking pitch. Line down the third base line. It's going to score 2.
Runner had to jump over it.
So a stand-up double for Connor Bryson. 2 RBIs.
Now batting number 24,
Makes it
Tyler
8-0.
Emmerich.
So coming to the plate is the center fielder Tyler Emmett, popped up to the first baseman his last at bat.
Nate Ray's definitely run into a buzzsaw.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, he's been throwing strikes for the most part. So that's, most of the time that's what you need.
Like Coach Young's going to take a visit to the mound.
I think Myrick goes a little bit sidearm. I think I just got
Yeah, I
a
was
glimpse
watching.
of it.
Yeah. So it looks like we are going to have a pitching change for the Govs. So Nate Ray's day will be done after an inning and a third. The new pitcher will be Jackson Myrick.
Yeah, we'll take a break while he warms up, and we'll be back when he's ready. All right, Jackson Myrick is your new pitcher, and he's going to be facing Tyler Emmert. Connor just hit the double to drive in 2 runs.
First pitch. Oh,
Fastball right back at him. Just missed him, honestly.
Runner sent home. Throw's coming. Not going to be in time.
Cut it off. He did. That's a wake-up pitch right there.
Yeah. So an RBI single
Now
for Tyler Emmert
Mays.
runs the score to 9-0. 1 out in the top of the second.
Lucas Mays is the batter. Got 1 out, 1 on. We've already had 4 runs scored in this inning.
9 runs on 8 hits. That's pretty good production.
Yep. I'll take this all day over a walk fest though.
Oh yeah.
You're at least having to earn it.
1-0 count, delivers. Swing and a miss. Count runs 1-1. Maybe settling down a little bit.
These guys are definitely helping the team tonight by coming out and pitching. They wouldn't normally be in this situation.
Right. Runner goes. Balk called. Yes. Now, what grade's Myrick in?
I think he's a sophomore
Sophomore.
too. I think.
So runner advances on the balk. Took off and.
I could be wrong though. I mean, well, actually, I have a sheet right here in front of me.
'23. Runner goes on movement, steals third base.
Junior.
So runner on third. Myrick looking 1-2 count. Mays stays alive, fouls it off.
This is the first time I've seen Myrick pitch. I think I saw Nate Ray pitch a inning or two last year. So these are new for me. I have to kind of learn what they can or can't do.
Backdoor curveball. Misses outside. Count runs 2-2. Myrick delivers. Fastball up, fouled up. Possible chance. And no, makes its way over into the home bleachers.
I think it clipped Meredith Matosian just on the side. I don't think it hurt her at all. She's wrapped up in a cover, so then maybe they helped it a little bit.
So count goes 2-2. Myrick delivers. Fastball low and in the dirt. Count runs full. Delivers. Fastball got him looking inside. Nice pitch by Myrick right there.
That brings it to 2 outs.
Now batting number 22, Gavin Hales.
Gavin Hales at the plate.
Error.
He was the one that hit it to center
field.
and we hit off Macon's glove.
Myrick delivers. Heck of a play by Pratt's right there.
That was a good stop. We have replays in football and basketball. I'd love to have replay here, but our cameras just don't have a great camera situation. We're not ESPN.
Are you saying we need a donation?
I need a donation of people to run the cameras.
Myrick, fastball outside, throw to third. Oh, back in under the tag.
We actually have stuff we need. We just don't have the people to do it.
So 2-0 your count.
3 years ago, we actually had an outfield cam that would peek in on the pitcher like a normal game, but it was just too hard to set up each time.
Right.
And technical stuff would go wrong with it. So
What do they do in the College World Series? Don't they attach a camera to the pitcher? Is it to the umpire or something? 2-1 your count. Myrick, fastball outside corner, fouled off. Count runs
I need
2-2.
I need Coach Young to let me dig up stuff and like dig a little. You know how they've had like those little cameras like right in front of home plate.
Yeah. I mean,
just dig a trench. I'm sure he'd be fine with that.
It grows back, right? It's grass.
Yeah. How hard can it be?
Right.
We could have this thing rocking.
Two-two. Myrick delivers. Off speed. Got him swinging.
Myrick did a pretty good job.
Absolutely.
Honestly. First time, like I said, it's the first time I'd seen him pitch. So thought he did pretty good. Well, we go into the bottom of the second. Your score is 9-0. We'll see if the Governors can put some runs on the board in the bottom of the second. We'll be back in a moment. Ethan Pratt is your batter. 9-0 game. Panthers are leading. Bottom of the second inning.
It's a Burkhart fastball. Misses outside.
The lone base runner in the last inning was Rody Kirkland, who had gotten on base. He got hit.
Pratt swings and misses. Count runs 1-1. Burkhart fires. Breaking pitch outside. One, two's the count. Burkhart delivers. Fastball. Popped up. Center field. Makes the catch. So one down. Bottom of the second.
Now batting number 11, Brooks Bird.
So Brooks Bird is your next batter here. See if he can get something going.
Off speed outside.
Last night, everybody in the order, almost everybody in the order, had a hit last night.
Burkhart delivers. Fastball outside.
Bird also homered yesterday with his new bat.
Might be good time for another one. 1-1 count. Fastball in. This is inside. Ball 2. Two on your count as the Govs look to get something going here in the bottom of the second. Bird drops the bunt.
They have
A
some,
chance. Oh,
that bunt was just a little bit too deep towards the pitcher. If it was over
Now
another
batting for the Governors,
step,
number
I think he would have
20,
made it
Kendall Brewer.
because he definitely caught him off guard.
oh yeah. Bad idea. So Brewer coming to the plate. Playing right field this evening for the Govs. Lays off the fastball on the outside. Brewer pops the fastball up to the second baseman, and the Govs are retired. No runs, no hits in the bottom of the second.
And we're going to be going to the top of the third with the Govs down 9-0. We'll be back for the top of the third.
Back here, top of the third, Carter Bales now joining, along with Coach Callenberg. Govs need to get some runs, need to get some outs, and then get some runs, I should say.
We had Carter Bales, the heavy hitter, is now on with us. Grounded to short, gobbled up. Bale got him.
Yeah, and Bell, he scares you sometimes, just kind of lackadaisical
Now
getting over to that
batting
ball,
number
but he's got
2,
such a strong
Brighton
arm, he
Evans.
can beat out the runner just about 9 times out of 10.
So coming to the plate for the Panthers is the shortstop, Braden Evans. Rounded out third baseman last at bat. All right, delivers. Off speed, just over Bell's hands at short. And the Panthers have a runner on for the third straight inning. So Evans having a pretty good night,
Now
2 for
batting
3.
number 11, Logan Petit.
Catcher for the Panthers coming to the plate. Home run in his last at bat.
Yeah, Myrick, who's up, a little bit of a sidearm action from the left side. Got to let his body come across. Can't leave it wide open, or you got a ball outside like that.
Yeah. Almost looks like he's flying open a little bit.
Yep. What did the score end up being for the Heritage game?
No, I wasn't here. What was it? Heritage South Gold.
Okay, we were just told Heritage won, so. Not a pleasant thing to hear, that's for sure, being a cross-county rival.
Mark, eyes the sign, fires.
Looked pretty good. Might
I
have been
don't
up.
understand. Yeah. Strike zone's a little bit tight. So 2-0 your count. Mark delivers. Fastball just a bit outside. Count goes 3-0. I think the zone seems to be getting smaller by the pitch.
This ball way outside. 4-pitch walk. Runners now on first and second, excuse me. Only one out.
Number 14.
So JT Truman coming to the plate, the third baseman. He is 2 for 2 on the night with 2 singles.
Yeah, wind blowing out right center. Kind of odd for this ballpark. It tends to blow out to the left. Definitely want to try and keep the ball on the ground here. Roll into a possible double play as this one's fouled off to the right side.
Yeah, and it's kind of, I mean, like right now it's picked up. You know, a couple minutes ago wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, JV was over at Alcoa earlier today, and the wind just really never stopped. Just a kind of a light breeze the entire time we were over there.
Right.
It's a lot flatter over there, though.
Mark, 0-1, delivers. Fastball. Nice save by Pratt to keep the runners at bay.
Yeah, and Pratt's really, anytime he can get to a ball, he gets to it 9 times out of 10. He's done a great job behind the plate for the Govs, really all season.
Yeah, I think this is my 3rd game, and he's been solid back there, no question. One-0 fastball, throw down to first. Runner back safely. So your count's 2-1 on Truman. Runners on first and second, 1 out.
Carter messing with the guy on second a little bit, trying to keep him close. Lets him go to the plate, and ball inside. Be 3-1 now. Oh, I'm just writing down numbers.
So 3-1 your count right here. Myrick eyes the sign. Delivers. Fastball outside corner. Bounce to the shortstop. Bell comes up, makes a play on the run, and bobbled by Vance at first. Not sure if he'd been out if he caught that, but.
Yeah, and I know that flick over to first base isn't the easiest play to make whenever you're on the run, but you want to try and get that ball up, make it a lot easier for Will, because as you're running to him, it's even harder for the first baseman because he's trying to pick it out of your hand.
So we're going to go award that a hit right there. So you've got Burkhart coming to the plate, who singled in his last at bat. Base is full of Panthers. Curveball misses outside, 1-0. Be a nice time for a ground ball right back to the pitcher.
EFPs.
Oh, yeah. Fastball. Grounded to second baseman, turns.
Bad throw. Panthers are going to score another right here. That makes your score 11-0, the top of the 3rd inning. And it's tough luck for the Govs because this game is not going to be a full 7. It's going to be timed.
Now batting number 34, Connor Bryson.
So we got field choice. Error on the throw. So when you say timed, what do you mean right there?
Because it's a tournament,
Gotcha.
we're not going to play a full 7. I think it's time limit.
Okay. Well.
Looks like we've got time. Kind of confused what's
I
happening.
don't know. Looks like I don't know if they're bringing a. Looks like they're bringing in a pinch runner.
Yep.
Pinch runner is number 19, Elijah White. 1-0's your count. Myrick delivers. Fastball that's been called ball most of the time, and all of a sudden it's called a strike.
Yeah.
Absolutely, we will take it.
It's just one of those things, too, where maybe if you keep throwing it there, he'll eventually call it. Just tough
1-1.
luck it's happened this late. That ball is skyrocketed way high up. Rhodey looks like he's got a read on it, and he does for out number 3. So, Govs get out of this inning, giving up 2 runs. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Your score 11-0. You're watching on Gov Nation Network and listening on AM 1470, the Voice of Champions.
Now batting for the Governors.
Back
number
here,
33,
bottom of the third
John
inning.
Macon.
John Macon leading off for the Govs. Going to see if we can get a runner on and maybe get him around, try and break the 0 on the scoreboard.
Burkhart first pitch, fastball outside. 1-0. Delivers. Fastball. Grounded to short. And Macon is retired via the 6-3. Coming to bat for the Govs, the second baseman, number
Now
9.
batting number 9, Carter Abbott.
Carter consistently puts the ball in play, kind of like that second leadoff hitter at the 9 spot. Not quite as choked up on the bat as he usually is. This ball's fouled off to the right side. On deck is Justin Bell, not your prototypical leadoff hitter, but Job is out today. He's only in a jersey.
Fastball outside, called strike. Where's Justin normally bat at? What number?
Usually the 5 hole.
Gotcha.
5 or 6.
Delivered. And got him chasing outside fastball. So Abbott goes down swinging.
Now
And it
batting number
brings
15,
shortstop
Justin Bell.
Justin Bell, who struck out in his first at bat.
Yeah, this is also a really rare occurrence. We're just now back up to the top of the order, and we're in the 3rd inning. Govs have consistently put the ball in play and scored runs really all year. Held in check tonight, though. That ball is outside. Start the count 1-0.
Looks like it's blowing straight out to center now. Fastball runs outside, count runs 2-0. I mean, it's blowing dead out to center field.
Yeah, pretty hard it looks like.
Yeah, almost looks like it was blowing like it was the other day. Fastball misses low, count runs 3-0. So the Govs have had one base runner up to this point. Kirkland was stranded. Rio fastball grounded to third, bobbled at third.
Safe.
Safe on the throw.
Good call. Didn't look like he got him on the tag, or the swap,
Now
I
batting
should
for
say.
the Governors, number 6, Rody Kirkland.
Puts a runner on with 2 outs. Number 6, Rody Kirkland, the left fielder, up.
Be nice to see him get one down the right field line and run for a little bit right here.
Oh, yeah. He had a shot. I want to say it was
Looks like
our last game.
I don't understand what the officials were talking about right there. It wasn't even close. Or even something down the left field line. I mean, the right fielder really hasn't moved. It's kind of like they've squeezed into the gaps and the lines are wide open.
Yep.
Burkhart, pass ball. Bell advances to second.
Now all Rody's got to do is find a gap. Bell's got a lot of speed on the base path. Should be able to get home.
One on your count. Burkhart. Delivers. Fastball inside, called strike. Starting to get a little bit chilly.
Base shot.
Kirkland rips one back up the middle.
Oh, that's
Bell's
a
coming in. RBI double for Kirkland. Gets the Govs on the board. That was a shot.
Now batting for the Governors, number 21, Will Vance.
Yeah, great job by the center fielder. Just a little off to the right. If not, then Bell probably would have been hosed.
Yeah.
Will Vance up now. Yeah, and Rody's been on a tear lately. Rody has, I think his batting average is over 500 currently. Will's about 450. Which you would assume in district play would have gone down, but so far this year, the batting averages have gone up during district play. Definitely piecing it up are the Governors.
Vance takes first pitch outside, called strike, fastball. Doesn't chase this time, count runs 1-1. Let's see if he throws something off speed right here. All right, fastball again, misses low and away.
It reminds us a lot of Johnston, the A&M commit for Vanderbilt. I don't know how many breaking balls this guy's thrown today, but Johnston was nothing but fastball, fastball, fastball with the occasional breaking ball. Really looks to be the same for this at-bat at least.
Vance grounded to short. Backhand, deep in the hole.
Good stretch there by the
Play by the
first
first baseman. So Vance retired on the 6-3. Govs finally claw their way onto the board with a RBI double by Kirkland. And your score after 3 is 11-1. And we'll be back in just a second.
Back here,
Now
top of the
batting,
fourth
number
inning.
24, Tyler
A couple
Everett.
of defensive changes here for the Govs. Alex Caldwell comes in at catcher, and Dawson Wells comes in at third base for the Govs, trying to get guys a little bit of work, I presume. First pitch called strike on the outside corner.
So Emmert singled in his last at bat. Center fielder for Powell. 1 for 2 on the night. All right, fastball misses outside. Myrick gets the sign. Fastball outside, misses way outside. 2-1 your count.
Yeah, and he's been consistent with missing on the outside tonight, at least from what I've seen since I've been here. Just staying open, not keeping it closed and slingshotting it. Runs that ball inside this time.
3-1 your count. Looks like he, tried to make an adjustment and keep his front foot closed and rushed his delivery a little bit. But you're around these guys all the time. I'm just going on what I see out here.
There it is. Yeah, just this year, Jackson Myrick had switched to a more sidearm delivery. He was going over the top, really not being consistent with it. Figured he'd go sidearm, and he's been more consistent sidearm, as that one is outside for ball 4. Runner now on first.
Coming to the bat for the Panthers is your DH, Lucas Mays, who struck out looking in his last at bat. Actually, 21, we have a new batter here, and it is Lane Doyle. Sorry about that.
Looks like the Govs have somebody warming up in the bullpen.
Fastball miss outside. 14 is
That Dom Goins, the junior. Not your prototypical pitcher, that's for sure. More of just a first baseman only. But at this point, you don't really want to waste some of your signature arms down 11-1 in a game that really doesn't mess with the district at all. I might have to come out of retirement.
I'd be good. Listen,
at this point,
I can promise you this. As many aches and pains in this arm, I can throw from multiple planes. I can just keep right on dropping down of it. It will not be the same arm slot 2 times in a row. I can promise you that. Yeah. Break out the old ephus pitch. 2-1 your count. Fastball called strike. I think the pressing question that everybody's wanting to know out on the GovNation Network is, where's Tyler Graves at? I mean,
Tyler's been a little under the weather recently. Lost his voice, so hopefully he'll be back soon. But as of right now, it's not looking too good, as that should have been called strike 3, but I guess was up.
I mean,
at this point in the game, I don't think it really matters if you call that a strike or not.
I mean, last night I tune in and I'm listening, and here he's out again. So I put in the chat, like, does Tyler even work anymore? I mean,
he works when he wants to.
That's what I'm starting to figure out.
It's all right. Mr. Jeff Bird over here has done a great job filling in for him.
He's become a prima donna.
Now batting number 22, Gavin Hales.
So Lane Doyle reaches on the walk.
Looks like Coach Young comes out. They might be making a switch.
Tyler started making those big bucks doing the announcing for basketball.
Oh, they're going to keep him in. Usually when Coach Young comes out, a switch is being made. Not sure if Coach Patterson, the pitching coach, is here today, though. I haven't seen him yet.
I will say this to Tyler's credit, and that is the Farragut game nor this one were supposed to be here. They were supposed to be away game. So I think he did make it to the one he was supposed to.
Our producer just made a very valid point. The only game he was really supposed to be at was that Hardin Valley game, and that's the only one he's missed. The rest have just kind of all of a sudden been brought over here. Oh, they can hear you?
Yeah, they can hear me.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, new little toy I'm messing with so I can blow up the broadcast occasionally.
Ball grounded in between first and second. Runner rounds third. Vance cuts the throw.
Yeah, probably pretty good call. They're not going to get him at home. So good job to cut it right there. Make sure nobody else advances on maybe a pass ball. Meyer throws a striker out there. They just find a gap.
Now batting number 7, Cameron Cole.
Well, I'll tell you what, if this was a shopping spree, the Gap would have made a lot of money this evening because Powell has lived in it.
That is for sure.
No, every now and then one of them just comes to me. So 0-1 your count right here.
Coach Callenberg's already learned the art of broadcasting. He looks up these sayings to say on Google.
Myrick's starting off 0-2 here.
Digging through the Euchre archives. He's set for life.
Yes. Two's your count. Fastball misses just a little bit outside.
Good block there by Caldwell to make sure it doesn't get to the backstop, and they advance again. Looks like Dom is done warming up in the bullpen. We'll see if they make a switch here momentarily. 2-2.
So Carter, do you know the schedule for the next couple of days?
When it comes to the varsity, I do not. I know with JV, JV is at home tomorrow and Saturday if we play. Forecast isn't looking too good as Meyer gets a swinging forward K right there for out number 1.
Now batting number 2.
My understanding
Braden
is
Evans.
varsity will be playing at Heritage tomorrow, but I'm not sure who they're playing.
Oh, yeah, I think still going through this tournament. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure who they are going to play.
Henderson County, 5 o'clock.
Called strike one on the inside corner. It'll be 0-1.
So do we?
Good first pitch struck.
How do these work in the tournament scenario? If let's say the Govs play Heritage, does that?
I believe that still
for your
goes to.
district?
I believe that still goes to the district.
So they may play them.
I'm not
3
entirely
times in the
sure.
district.
Yeah, that's a Coach Young question. I'm not entirely sure since it is a tournament whether or not it actually counts towards the district. But I would assume it would because we're still playing them nonetheless.
Fastball fouled off over the first base dugout.
One-two, Mark looking to sit him down here. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes breaking ball. Oh, fastball right up the middle, and then driven through the middle for a base hit. It looks like Powell's going to score at least one. They will. Will Vance is going to have to cut it off. Your score now, 13-1. Govs down 12 runs here.
Now batting number
Looks like they're
11,
probably just going to
Logan
let
Poteet.
Meyer go through it. No, Coach Young's going to call time. Dominic Goins is about to come in and pitch, and this is something I did not expect I'd ever see. Dom, like I said, not a pitcher, first baseman, but down 13-1 in a game that really doesn't affect the district at all. This is gonna be some exciting baseball. This is like an MLB position player coming in to pitch right here. Like Anthony Rizzo coming in whenever the Cubs are terrible and they're down.
Looks like he's
15
smiling
to
ear to ear
nothing.
right now.
Oh, I would be too. You don't get many opportunities like this. Coach Young, I saw, had a bit of a smirk coming out of the dugout too. Don't let that stone cold
Watch,
expression fool you.
He's going to come out and start throwing darts. You're not going to be able to get rid of him.
And Caldwell and Don pretty close friends, so maybe a bit of a connection here is that his first warm-up pitch is thrown for a strike. We'll take a quick break and be back for the first pitch in an actual AB. You're listening on AM 1470 and watching on the GovNation Network. Back here, bottom of the fourth,
Now batting number
Govs have
42,
made a
Austin
pitching change.
Meadows.
Dominic Goins comes in, the junior. This is kind of garbage time pitching right here. Dom, not a pitcher, but we'll see if he can get some strikes.
It'll be a Dominic performance.
First
no matter
pitch,
how you-
fly ball, and we've got an F1.
I
First
just
out.
walked off. I'd go to Coach Young, say I'm done,
Yep.
did my job.
First pitch from Dom is a fly ball into foul territory caught by Will Vance. ERA 0.
Still 0.
This one,
Counts back up the middle. Bell steps on second.
2 pitches, 2 outs.
Dom
Dominic performance.
finishes his first inning as a Gov pitching
The
with an ERA
Dominator.
of 0. We'll take a quick break, be back for the bottom of the fourth. Back here, bottom of the fourth, Jackson Crabtree, your pinch hitter, senior catcher for the Govs.
Fastball, first pitch. Ripped to third. Comes up with it. Heck of a play by the third baseman.
Yep. You can tell why these guys are, what did you say, 16-1?
13-1, according to Coach T. Now, sometimes that isn't accurate, but I know that,
Good baseball program over there, that's for sure.
I didn't know they had lost. 'Cause you came in earlier and thought that they were undefeated, and someone before you earlier they told me that they thought they were.
let's see if I can find it real quick.
Alex Caldwell comes into
Yeah.
bat. The guy who came in to
Fastball
catch.
outside.
And that's why I don't even Google it anymore, because you could go to like, what's it called? Can't think of the name of it. It's like a media page, and not a media, it's just like a stats page that half the time the
Look.
scores are put in by somebody randomly.
Looks like they're a lone loss on the year, if this is correct. They were beat April the 2nd by Knoxville Webb, 4-3.
16, Dawson Wells.
Dawson Wells in the bat now. Came in at third base earlier in the game. Already choked up on that bat. High fly ball, straightaway center. And it's going to be an F8 to end the inning. And looks like ball game. So Govs fall 13-1 here.
Maybe it's 12 after 4.
Against Powell. Tough break for the Govs, but another game tomorrow. That's the good thing about baseball. You don't have to wait long to play. And, you know, doesn't really affect us in the district at all. So they'll bounce back, continue to hit the ball, continue to get better.
Dom has a no-hitter.
Dom, yes. Dominic Goins, our player of the game tonight. He has an ERA of 0 after two pitches.
Like the most efficient pitcher in the record books ever.
Well, you know, on the flip side of that, I don't know how the district will shake out, but obviously Powell's on the other side, which makes up the region. So, you know, if the Govs advance to the region tournament, it's definitely somebody that they could cross paths with again.
And at that point, you'd hope our pitching would be at the right time.
Yeah, because I think we threw maybe our 4 or 5 today. Next time we face them, if we do end up facing them again, I'd say it'll probably be our 1 or 2, if I had to take a guess.
And with that, and I'm not just trying to be the homer here, but I would take our Brody Kirkland against most anybody.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
I mean, he gives you a chance. And with our hitting, generally, we're putting balls in play, and so.
Well, it'd be interesting to know, you know, as far as the guy that was on the mound for Powell tonight, you know, where's he at in their rotation?
Very true. That is very true.
You know, is that their 1 or 2, or is that somebody that's further down in the rotation? If it is somebody that's further down in the rotation, you know, holding a team that typically up to this point that has hit the ball fairly well to 1 run and not many hits. I mean, you know, kudos to that guy.
Luck, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the good and bad thing about baseball, because any of those scenarios could come into play, and you could have your 1 against their 3, or you could be 1-1, or it could be your 1 against their 3. You just never know. It's not like it's a football game where you can put the same people out there every night.
Absolutely.
And that's what makes baseball such a beautiful, beautiful game. Well, with that, we'll end our stream. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back at the next home game.